In today's episode, we will learn about the difference between material culture versus non-material culture. So firstly, starting with what material culture is. So material culture will be the physical objects or the belongingness of any particular cultural group of people. So with physical object, what I mean is that anything which is physical in nature, that thing is tangible also, right? So with tangible, I mean that you can touch the thing, you can feel the thing, or that thing is, physically present in front of your eyes. So let me give some examples, then it will be more clear. So you can take the example of your own house or your land, your property, the buildings around you, the monuments or your gold ornaments or dresses, food, everything. So all these things can be fitted under the category of material culture. Moving to the next part, what is non-material culture? In contrast to the material culture, non-material culture will be anything which is non-tangible or non-physical. Let me give an example. So in any particular culture, there are certain attached, values, norms, beliefs, and practices which the followers of that culture keeps on practicing, right? And these values and norms and beliefs are actually larger than something physical. And this kind of values and norms are deeply rooted into our emotions and into our internal self. And actually this kind of belief system helps the culture to move on, right? Let me give you a common example of material culture and non-material culture. So I'll be taking the example of marriage as a social institution. So in marriage, if I have to give the example of material culture, so let's take the example of the wedding ring or the Mangal Sutra, which generally the wedded women wear after their marriage, right? So basically the ring or the Mangal Sutra can be a very good example of the material culture within the marriage. And that particular object is basically the symbolic representation of the married woman or the married couple. And that particular object, which is the ring or the Mangal Sutra, that only defines that the person is married, right? And apart from that, if I have to say the example of non-material culture, I can say that the kind of practices or the kind of values that they have to follow in their married life, or precisely if I have to say, like let's take the example of the Sat Feras. So during the time of the Sat Feras, the mantras or the chants that they have to pray along with the Pandit ji, and all the rituals and the norms that they have to follow in their marriage all over, you can take this particular example as the non-material aspect of any marriage.